Yo guys, what is up? This is Bored Gutless here, and I am doing a doubles OU battle. This is a decent team I normally have that works pretty well for me, and I just figured I'd throw it on my channel, see see how it would work. So, oops, mispronounced that. Enter it. And we have a pretty decent team overall, at least in my retrospect. I got Wiggly, I got the wall, which is the dust barge. So here before too long, let me see if I can. Yeah, there it goes. Hopefully this will sound a lot better than what it actually sounds. So, he's obviously got a shit ton of flying type, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna paralyze the Tornadus, or at least see if I can actually try. Hopefully, with the Glare and Sincere Grace, I'll be able to do something. So as for now, we're just waiting on T-Call to make a move. I'm gonna switch out into my Voltorb. He does Rain Dance, does Hurricane. I'm glad I got out of there. So I'm gonna do the Glare. He's gonna get paralyzed. Now, he's got 350 speed, and my Electrode has a Choice Scarf, and I normally use it for Electro Ball. And he's got max speed, which is 416, which I'll be able to outspeed this one easily. But I'm kind of scared at this point he might accidentally have someone else come in and take the hit, because he does have a Kabutops and a Swampert to take the hit pretty easily, to the point where it's not affecting them at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and got that taunt. Nice. I'm gonna just go ahead and go for it. It actually manages to pay off. The rain is still up. He's got his Tornadus or Thunders out here. His Mac Miller still up with the Rain Dance. And he's got the taunt, and let's see, he's got Voltabee. Now I don't know why he would switch in Voltabee and not one of his other Pokemon that's not affected by it, unless he's actually trying to lure me, which, if that's the case, I'm gonna make sure to see if he's actually trying something. I don't really want to switch out anyone, so I'm gonna just go with the Facade on Mac Miller. I'm gonna go with the taunt again, Lightning Screen. Electro Ball does next to nothing, probably because of the light screen. So at this point, he just doesn't really have anything, so I guess I'll throw in my Steam and hit another Facade on the Mac Miller just to get some damage on it, just to get some damage off of it. Thunder, Jesus, it does a lot of hit, especially on Torkoal of all people. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Clear Smog, and I'm gonna go with the Glare on the Voltabee. I don't know if Steam will be able to take another hit off that Thunderous, but if he focuses mainly on the wall, I should be able to handle it, which he does. I get the Glare off, plus I get a Clear Smog, which, in my defense, it's a pretty underused move, and it only inflicts 50 damage, which I can obviously tell why it's only an underused move. But on the bright side of it, I'm gonna switch in my Electrode. On the bright side of it, I think a lot of people really underestimate it, because, I mean, for one, it gets rid of stat changes. 2, it always hits, and you got taunt off. Damn. 3, it's It's 50 damage, which 50 damage is nothing compared to a lot of the moves that they do actually have out there. But it's a pretty decent move, especially when your opponent goes to set up and you have a bulky Pokemon like Torkoal, which can usually take a hit off anything, and if it uses Clear Smog, those boosts go bye-bye. So next he's going to send in his Kabutops, Rock and Water. Now I can either go for the Drain Punch, which is 75 and I get HP back, or I can go for the Retaliation and do like double damage because my Electro had fainted. But I don't know who to do it on, the Kabutops or Biggie Smalls. So I'm going to actually go with I think I'm going to go with Kabutops because anyone he sends in is going to take a hefty hit. And he uses Protect. So he actually predicts me. He uses Surf. That's going to hurt a lot. That's going to take out my my Minchow. Which Minchow is a good Pokemon in and of itself. It's very delicate. I guess I would put it very, very, very delicate. He's gonna go with the Stone Edge. He misses. I get off. I got whatchamacallit? Contrary. He's gonna get off the Ice Beam, but he's gonna die due to Life Orb, I believe. So next he's got his Swampert and his Voltbee, which I got 2+ special attack, so I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain. I got the speed plus full health, so he's bugged. He's got 1+ speed, so I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve and get that Strong Jaw and go for that Crunch on the Voltbee. He's gonna go for the Protect, which is okay. So he's gonna go for the Protect, yada yada. I'm gonna go ahead and Giga Drain, and he's Water Rock, Strong Jaw. I could use, I believe Ice Fang will be super effective because he's actually ground, and it does nothing. So that's not good. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go for some damage. Pretty much the strongest move I got is Skull Bash, but I doubt he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna Earthquake. It's gonna almost kill me, and it's gonna be close. So I'm gonna hit Protect, see if I can stall out that rain, because that Swift Swim is very dangerous. And for some reason Protect fails, which is weird because that's the first time I used it. So I'm gonna hit it again, actually get it this time, and the rain goes away. The rain goes away, so I win. So GG to Mr. Takao. That was actually close. Can't believe I'm kind of surprised I actually won. So we're gonna do another battle using this group of Pokemon, which let me cancel first. I'll go to Team Builder, and these are basically, this is the main team I use, and this is one I kind of just threw it together to see what I could do. And we got my Torkoal over here with its Assault Vest and White Smoke and Flame Charge for speed, Clear Smog to get rid of those stat changes, Rapid Spin to get rid of the rocks, spikes, what have you, Skull Bash to inflict a massive amount of damage and get a defense boost. I got him maxed out on HP and attack. Yeah, attack. HP and defense, just to make them pretty bulky. I got my Minchow, Life Orb, Regenerator. He pretty much just attacks, then pretty much gets the hell out of there for the most part, which is why I gave him Retaliation, U-turn, Knock Off, and Drain Punch. He this type of setup, it's very delicate. I was kind of torn between maxing out his HP and his attack because I figured HP, he can take a bigger hit, but attack he can inflict a lot more damage. But in the end, I basically just went with attack because the damage is unreal that he can inflict, and it's really helped bail me out of some tough battles sometimes where it was very, very close, especially with retaliation, because a lot of people don't run that move, and they especially don't expect that move. And then I have Speed, my Electrode, which Choice Scarf, which pretty much just gives me more speed. I got Static, which I'm kind of torn between going with Static and going with Soundproof or Aftermath, because all three of these are fairly decent abilities. But I figured since I'm mostly just going to be using him for Electro Ball to outspeed my opponents, I want to go with Static just in the off chance they have a physical attacker. They attack them. Electro takes the hit, plus paralyzes them. So I gave him Electro Ball, plus Switch Out. I gave him a Discharge, which can also inflict some massive amount of damage. And then I have Explosion just as a backup plan. Then I have Mr. Wiggle Wiggle, my Serpenter, which has Leftovers, Contrary, Glare, Dragon Tail, Leaf Storm, and Giga Drain. Now this one, I basically just wanted to make him a pain in the ass, so to speak. I gave him max HP and max speed. That way, this whole team is about slowing down the other team, basically, and gaining the speed momentum, if that's the right concept. Leaf Storm to get that special attack boost, plus Giga Drain to get any and all HP that I lose. And then we have the Wall, my Dust Sparge, which has, I just gave him Sincere Grace because it really adds to the effects, especially when I have Wiggles and the Wall out, and my opponent's Pokemon are paralyzed. It really helps out a lot. I give him Facade because he's obviously a bulky Pokemon. Anyone who tries to get rid of him is probably going to use Burn or Toxic or try and paralyze him to get rid of him. So I figured Facade would make a very good move to counteract that. Plus I gave him Coil, which raises his attack, defense, and accuracy by 1. And then I gave him Roost, just for recover, pretty much. And then we have my Sharple, my Mega Sharple, which I've never really used Sharple, at least not until I made this team, especially not a Mega Sharple. I basically maxed out his attack and his speed. I gave him speed boost. I gave him Crunch, Protect, Ice Fang, and Waterfall. I give him Protect because normally I tend to use Protect on the first turn to get that one speed boost, and then I'll Mega Evolve, and when he Mega Evolves, he gets Strong Jaw, which boosts biting moves such as Crunch, Ice Fang. Pretty much the only thing it doesn't boost is Waterfall, which is unfortunate, but I do what I can with it. But that's pretty much my team at this point, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm pretty much just going to try another round, see if I can do it. Sorry if my drink touched the microphone there. Kind of getting thirsty. Okay, so here we go. We're searching. This guy's got some threats. He's pretty weak to ice and fire. So just go ahead. Hello. Good luck and have fun. Common courtesy. So, seeing the threats he has out here, I'm pretty much... I really don't know who he'd start out with. I think I'm gonna just go with Wiggle Wiggle and I guess I'll go with Speed just in case. Okay, so my predictions were, how can I put this, dead wrong. Let's see, we're just gonna go with the Volt Switch on the Gengar as well. Because I'm kind of scared of that Gengar because it can poison a lot. Okay, so we're going to inflict a fair amount of damage. He's got a Mega Gross, which is never good, so I'm going to send out the Wall. Glare, paralyze that Gengar. Sludge Wave, immune. Ugh. Earthquake. I'm actually survived. Mr. Wiggle Wiggle managed to survive that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go with another Glare on the Mega Gross. I'm gonna go with the Roost on the Wall, just in case, because at this point his main focus is probably going to be on Wiggle Wiggle, because one, it's obviously low on HP, or take out the Wall, either way. Let's see. I guess I'll see if I can scare him away with Jaws, but he's got Brick Break, so I'm actually have to manage to be careful. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the Leaf Storm on the Mega Gross. I'm gonna hit Protect on Jaws. Hopefully, see if something will happen. I'll get the Speed Boost, get the Critical, which is surprising. Thunderbolt, I protect it. Earthquake, that's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna die to it, which is, again, I'm kind of surprised. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the Giga Drain. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna go with the Crunch because I should be able to outspeed, hopefully. Yes, I outspeed, I take out his Gengar, go with the Giga Drain. I'm gonna get a small amount of HP back. It's in Headbutt, he takes me out. I'm gonna send in, tag out, just to see if I can, ooh, damn. He's got Intimidate, which is never good, first of all. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the U-turn. I'm gonna go with Jaws is also very delicate as well. He doesn't have much HP. He's only got 282. I guess I'll go with the Crunch on Mega Gross, just in case. Hopefully this will pay off. If it doesn't, well, I'm going to be in a very extremely tight position. So it pays off. I take him out. I go for the U-turn. I inflict a little damage on Gyarados, not as much as I wanted. It's seeing as how he mostly has a bunch of ground types and a steel type. I'm gonna send out Steam, because Steam is I guess fodder would be the right word. I basically use him as the tank. If I don't want anyone to take a hit, I'll pick Steam and I'll throw him out there to take the hit, because he's a very physical attacker and he's really good at taking hits. He doesn't really have any recovery moves, but like I said, he's really good at taking hits, and that's what I use him for a lot of the time. I did used to run another move set. He sends out Scizor. Now that's interesting. He did used to run another set Go with the Ice Fang on the Gyarados. Not enough. He did used to run another. I did used to run another set on him. Really, with the U-turn. And now I'm in a tight position. I did used to run another set on him when I would use, what was it? The White Herb and the White Herb and Shell Smash, because if you use Shell Smash, you know, it lowers your defense and your special defense harshly, but it raises, you know, your attack, your speed, and your I think it raises your special attack. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, and I basically gave him that. I gave him, what else was it? Clear Smog and Eruption, and Eruption was kind of shitty because it only worked so much out of the time. So we're mainly going to focus on the Scizor here, because I think the Scizor is the bigger threat, and I can't really do anything for that Garchomp, that Garfield. God help me if he clicked Protect on Scizor. Goes with the Bullet Punch, gets the critical. Earthquake, and I'm pretty much done. So, GG. And yeah, that's, write that one up. Okay, so I've been going for like 20 minutes here, so I'm probably going to play another 2 games with the team I probably just most recently made. I guess I'll throw it up here real quick. I went with Moncho, Eviolite, No Guard, Facade, Dynamic Punch, Bulk Up, and Bullet Punch. Gave it max HP and max attack. And then when I went with my AB Bomb, I went with the AB Bomb. Gave it Life Orb, Technician, Fake Out, Fury Swipes, Hone Claws, Thunder Waves. I gave it the Life Orb because I wanted to see how far it would boost the damage of Fury Swipes, which is normally, how much damage does it do? Only 18, and I gave it Hone Claws to boost the attack plus the accuracy. Then we have Holly here, Wishcash. I gave it Assault Vest, Oblivious, pretty much extreme offense, Double Edge, Earthquake, Facade, Waterfall. I gave it Oblivious because I kind of wanted to see. I got a Grumpig, and I put a Teeter Dance on it. Thunder Wave, Psyshock, and Attract. And I pretty much just created this one to, again, be kind of a pain for my opponent. I gave it Teeter Dance to confuse all the Pokemon, but hopefully I'll have it in there with Wishcash, which has Oblivious, so it won't be affected by it. Plus I have my Snorlax, which I gave it a Citrus Berry, Immunity, Recycle, Facade, Stockpile, and Swagger. Now I gave it Swagger because I want to see if I can use Swagger on Holly, boost it to attack, but not confuse it at the same time. So it's kind of, like I said, I'm testing it out. And then we have Midi, my Slowbro. We have another Evolve Light, Regenerator, Rain Dish, because, you know, why not? It'll boost my water moves, at least to some extent, which, you know what, to hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it Psychic, because why not? And I got Facade because normally a lot of people try and get rid of Slowbro or Slowking, or a lot of both really fast. So Facade, give it Slack Off, plus Scald, so hopefully I'll be able to get a burn. So I'm gonna test it out, see how it does. Hopefully it won't be too much of a headache to deal with. Alright, so this guy's got, he's either got a Mega Glail or a Mega Sceptile. He's got, Psychic and Fighting, Psychics, Grass, Dragon, Ghost, and Water. So I guess I'll go with, it's got 2 Psychics, but everyone else is normal. I'll go with the Hulk in the hands. Hello, good luck, and have fun. Again, common courtesy. Alright, so he's got the Yuxi. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go with the bulk up. I'm gonna fake out on the Yuxi. He does a fair amount for fake out. Like I said again, I'm messing with the tactician, and he gets rid of it. Oh, what a headache. Which I don't really understand why. It's a fighting type. Anyway, I don't know who's more of a threat to me. Either the Yuxi or the Gudra. Which I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna attack the Yuxi. Because at this point I'm guessing it's the Yuxi that's more of a threat to me. I'm gonna go ahead and Hone Claws, get that accuracy boost. Reflect, which, ooh, wow, Power Whip. Okay. Not gonna lie, wow, Power Whip, really? So I wasn't expecting Power Whip, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the Thunder Wave on the Gudra to slow that thing down for sure. Ironically enough, he's going to do the same with my Apipom. So I'm gonna hit Stockpile. I'm gonna go with Fury Swipes on the Yuxi. Yeah, I might be able to hit it first, but we'll see. Hello. Yeah. So I get the Stockpile off special defense, and I'm too paralyzed. He gets the Dragon Tail once again. So I'm gonna go with the Scald once again. And the Fear Swipes on the Yuxi. So hopefully I'll be able to actually deal some damage to it. If I don't get paralyzed this time, it's going to go with Dazzling Gleam. That's not going to do much on either one of my pokes. I get the burn off, which is plus the Fury Swipes, which it does a little bit of damage, but it only attacks twice, so gotta see if I can, because I might switch out Tactician and go for what's it called? The move where you basically, oh god, what's the move? I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Mini with go with Roar again. What's the move? I'm trying desperately to think of. Where you can you basically hit always 5 moves on those multiple type moves. I forget what it's called. God, what is? I really can't remember for the life of me what it's called. Anyway, I'm debating on that, plus Life Orb, but I think Tactician and Life Orb really boost up my attack, especially on these weak moves. So he's gonna get rid of my Hone Claws. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the Facade instead of the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna switch out to Holly, my Wish Cash. Goes for the iron tail and misses. Does another haze, expecting me to set up, which I don't. Hooray, hooray. I'm gonna go with, no. I'm gonna go with the swagger on Holly. See how it'll work. And I'll do an earthquake. So I get the earthquake off first. He's gonna will-o-wisp my Holly, do swagger, which it misses, which is kind of weird. So he's gonna drag out my A-palm, which I'm gonna just go ahead and go for the fake out. And then I'm gonna do fake out on the Gudra, and then I think I'm gonna just go ahead and switch into my my Grumpig, Love Me, to try and attract the Configuragus, confuse it, yada yada yada. And you know, we'll see how it works. Let's see who he picks in, because so far I've managed to get rid of 2 of his Pokemon, but not all of them. So he's going to send out his Gallade, which is, I think, is obviously either. Well, Gallade knows Night Slash, doesn't it? It's going to be a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and click Thunder Wave, take a chance. And I'm going to hit Teeter Dance. He's going to Mega Evolve, do Drain Punch on me, which I guess I should have seen that coming. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Confuse. He's paralyzed, which is a plus for me, I suppose. He's still Psychic and Fighting. Now, I guess I'll send in Roar. He uses his Citrus Berry. Recycle. I'm a Thunder Wave the Glade, hoping that these two will hit themselves in confusion. Hoping, praying. So he's going to hurt himself in confusion. I get the second Thunder Wave off. Also hurts himself in confusion. Get the recycle. Get my Citrus Berry back, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go with the Stockpile. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with the Attract on the Glade. Because the Glade is more of a pain. He's going to use Curse. He's going to put a curse on Love Me, which is strange. Not Love Me. So I'm gonna get the defense boost. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swagger on Love Me, and I'm gonna switch Love Me out with Holly. Drain Punch. A lot of damage. Ah, God. Paralyze. Swagger. 2+ attack, but he has Oblivious. How? But I thought Oblivious means he can't get confused. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and have to take that off. So, you know, Earthquake does a decent amount. I probably should hit Recycle there on my Roar. Gets rid of all my stat boosts, which is disappointing because now I'm just confused. So I'm gonna hit Teeter Dance. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch out until I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna go out into my hole because I really haven't gone out to it much. Confuses everyone. Yada yada yada. They hurt themselves in confusion. Configurious. So let's attract you, and then we're gonna switch you out with Holly again because I guess at this point Holly's pretty useless. So we're gonna go with Attract on the Glade. Then we're gonna go with the Facade on the Glade because I gotta do something here. So he manages to get past my Love, which is just cruel. Holly's still burned. they're both still confused, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go out into my I guess I'll go into my hole, taking a chance. And I'll go with Dynamic Punch on the Glade, and I'll go with the Waterfall on the Configuragus, because I have to get some damage off. I lose my ability, sadly. Come on. Ah! Okay, so the Glade is going to stay alive. Configuragus stays confused. So, well, I think I'm still going to be faster, so I'm going to go with the Dynamic Punch again. I'm going to go with the Facade, just in case it's not enough. Just in case. So it obviously is immune. So that pays off. I don't lose my ability. That Configuragus, though, is still a massive pain. And I gotta get rid of that Configuragus. I absolutely have to get rid of that Configuragus. So he's going to send out Floatzel. Floatzel is very fast. Go with the Facade. I live just barely though, and I think I'll be able to take it out with the Dynamic Punch plus the Facade. He uses Nightshade, which is, I gotta say, which is a rare move that I see at all. He's got a Sceptile, which obviously that thing is excruciatingly fast. So I'm gonna try to get rid of that first. Bullet Punch, Giga Drain, super effective. It's going to, yep. So that's a good game. To you, Miss Wick, I guess would be the correct terminology. Giga Drain again. I'm out. I'll probably either get rid of this team or maybe tweak it some. Other than that, you know, leave a like, subscribe, tips, tricks. I'll do what I can. Any teams you want me to try out, I'll give them a go. Just leave them in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Ciao.